Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-embarking on a truly extraordinary journey to a place shrouded in mystery and wonder, Rapa Nui, also known as Easter Island. Our focus, the iconic, enigmatic Moai statues that stand as silent sentinels against the vast Pacific. These incredible monolithic figures have captivated humanity for centuries, and today we're diving deep into the scientific studies and meticulous restoration efforts that are slowly but surely unraveling their secrets. Imagine, for a moment, an island thousands of miles from any major landmass. Its shores dotted with these colossal stone guardians. For generations, their existence has sparked countless theories, from alien intervention to lost civilizations. But beyond the wild speculation lies a rich tapestry of human ingenuity, spiritual devotion, and an incredible story of resilience. Scientific research on the Moai is a fascinating multidisciplinary endeavor. Archaeologists meticulously excavate sites, piecing together fragments of tools, leave-in spaces, and ancient carvings. Geologists analyze the volcanic rock from which the Moai were carved, pinpointing their quarry at Raraku and tracking the pathways these giants took across the island. Anthropologists study the oral traditions and cultural practices of the Rapa Nui people, finding clues in their stories and ceremonies that shed light on the Moai's purpose and construction. One of the biggest questions that has always baffled researchers is, how did they move these massive statues? Some Moai weigh over 80 tons. Early theories suggested a complex system of rollers and ropes, requiring hundreds of men. However, more recent scientific studies, often involving experimental archaeology, have proposed different methods. Researchers have actually recreated smaller Moai and demonstrated how groups of people could have walked them upright using ropes and a rocking motion, similar to moving a refrigerator. This innovative approach offers a much more plausible explanation, highlighting the incredible engineering skills of the ancient Rapa. Then there's the question of why they were created. The Moai are not just statues, they are ancestors. Each one is believed to represent a deified ancestor or important chief, imbued with mana or spiritual power. They were typically positioned with their backs to the sea, facing island, watching over the villages and protecting their descendants. This spiritual connection is fundamental to understanding their significance and the immense effort dedicated to their creation. The heads of the Moai are perhaps their most distinctive feature, large, elongated, with prominent brows and noses, and often downturned mouths. What's even more intriguing is that most of the Moai we see today were found partially buried, revealing only their heads. It was only through extensive archaeological excavations that many were discovered to have full bodies, often adorned with intricate carvings on their backs, depicting symbols related to their ancestral lineage or spiritual beliefs. This discovery alone reshaped our understanding of their scale and complexity. Of course, the Moai didn't always stand in perfect condition. Over centuries, many toppled due to earthquakes, tribal conflicts, or simply the passage of time. This is where the crucial work of Moai restoration comes in. It's a delicate and demanding process, often requiring international collaboration and advanced engineering techniques. Imagine the painstaking effort involved in re-erecting a multi-ton statue. Teams of conservators and engineers use specialized cranes and custom-built supports to gently lift and stabilize these ancient giants. Before any lifting begins, extensive documentation is carried out. Detailed photographs, stress discons, and structural analyses ensure that every aspect of the statue's condition is recorded. Once a Moai is re-erected, the work doesn't stop there. Conservators then meticulously clean the stone, removing layers of lichen, moss, and other biological growth that can degrade the surface. They also address cracks and fissures, using specialized mortars and techniques to consolidate the stone and prevent further decay. The goal isn't to make them look brand new, but to preserve their historical integrity and ensure their survival for future generations. These restoration efforts are not just about preserving stone. They're about honoring the cultural heritage of the Rapa Nui people. The local community plays a vital role in these projects, contributing their knowledge of ancestral techniques and ensuring that the work respects their traditions. For them, the Moai are not just tourist attractions. They are living connections to their past, embodying their identity and history. The story of the Moai also serves as a poignant reflection on humanity itself. The incredible effort required to carve, transport, and erect these statues speaks volumes about human determination and collective spirit. It showcases our innate desire to connect with something larger than ourselves, to honor our ancestors, and to leave a lasting mark on the world. But beyond the tangible science and restoration, there's an undeniable air of mystery that still surrounds the Moai. Despite all the research, there are still unanswered questions. What was the exact sequence of events that led to the cessation of Moai carving? What ultimately caused the collapse of the society that built them? While environmental degradation and resource depletion are often cited, the full picture remains complex and debated. This enduring mystery is part of their allure. It invites us to ponder, to imagine, and to connect with a past that, while distant, feels incredibly human. The silent gaze of a Moai can evoke a sense of awe, humility, and wonder, reminding us of the transient nature of life and the enduring power of human creation. The resilience of the Rapa Nui people, who have navigated centuries of change, ecological challenges, and external influences, is also profoundly reflected in the Moai. Their commitment to preserving and understanding these statues is a testament to their deep connection to their heritage and their determination to share their story with the world. As we continue to learn more through ongoing scientific studies and dedicated restoration, each piece of knowledge adds to a richer, more nuanced understanding of these magnificent figures. They are not just silent stones. They are profound narratives etched in rock, waiting for us to listen. Standing before a re-erected Moai, one can't help but feel a profound sense of connection, not just to the people who carved it millennia ago, but to the very essence of human endeavor. They remind us of our capacity for greatness, our spiritual aspirations, and the enduring power of our legacy. So, as we conclude our deep dive into the world of the Moai, I hope you've gained a new appreciation for these incredible statues and the tireless work being done to understand and protect them. They stand as a testament to the power of human ingenuity, the depths of spiritual belief, and the enduring mysteries of our shared past. Easter Island, or Rapa Nui, as its people call it. Prepare to be enchanted by the silent sentinels that stand guard there. The magnificent Moai statues. Just imagine this, a tiny island, thousands of miles from any major landmass, dotted with nearly 1,000 monumental stone figures. Some are small, but many tower over us, weighing up to 80 tons, standing taller than a two-story building. These aren't just rocks. They're expressions of a vibrant ancient culture, carved with such precision and power. They face inland, watching over their communities, almost as if protecting them through time itself. Take a moment with me, and let's picture Rahu. Tangariki, the largest ceremonial platform on the island. Here, 15 Moai stand shoulder to shoulder, silhouetted against the rising sun. It's a breathtaking sight, truly humbling. And then there's Rano Raraku, often called the Volcano Factory, where these giants were born. Everywhere you look, Moai emerge from the earth. Some are standing, some fallen, some still attached to the rock face, waiting to be freed. These incredible statues aren't just impressive for their size. They carry deep secrets. Legends whisper of chieftains and ancestors brought to life in stone, embodying the spiritual power of a people. Folklore suggests they walk to their platforms, guided by mana, a spiritual force, while science offers theories about how they might have been moved using ropes and rollers. These ancient stories remind us of the profound respect and reverence the Rapa Nui people held for their ancestors. They are more than just sculptures. They are a direct link to a past shrouded in wonder, prompting us to marvel at human ingenuity and spiritual depth. What do you think their true purpose was? Were they guardians, symbols of prestige, or something even more profound? The beauty is the mystery still lives on, inviting us to dream and wonder. Now, let's journey back in time to the very heart of their creation, to the Quarriet Ranora. Imagine the sheer dedication and skill involved in crafting these colossal figures. This isn't just a place. It's a window into the daily lives of the carvers, whose hands and spirits shaped the island's legacy. Standing area, you can almost hear the rhythmic chipping of stone tools against volcanic rock. The Rapa Nui people didn't have metal tools. They used harder basalt stones, expertly shaped into chisels and hammers. Close your eyes and envision groups of carvers working together, patiently liberating these sleeping giants from the earth. They'd carve the head and body first, often leaving the back embedded in the bedrock until the very end. The detail, even in the unfinished Moai, is astounding. The prominent noses, the strong brows, the deep-set eyes that would later be inlaid with coral and obsidian, bringing them to life. The process of moving these giants, some weighing tens of thousands of pounds, remains one of history's great engineering feats. Think about it. A community united by purpose, strategizing, experimenting, and finally succeeding in transporting these massive statues across rugged terrain. Theories abound, from rocking them forward with ropes to placing them on log rollers. Each method speaks to an incredible understanding of physics and an unwavering collective spirit. And the challenges, the challenges. Imagine a sudden downpour turning the paths to mud, a tool breaking, or the sheer exhaustion of working under the Pacific sun. Yet, they persisted. Fueled by belief and determination, the unfinished Moai is still lying in the quarry, some half-carved into the hillside. Others, abandoned mid-journey, tell a poignant story. They whisper of unexpected difficulties, perhaps changes in leadership, or even resource limitations. Each one is a silent testament to the immense effort and passion poured into their creation. These carvers weren't just skilled artisans. They were storytellers, historians, and spiritual leaders, all rolled into one. Through their hands, the legacy of their ancestors was literally etched into stone, securing their place in the heart of their culture and in the annals of human achievement. It is a powerful reminder of what we can achieve when we work together with vision and dedication. Their legacy continues to inspire awe and curiosity in all of us. The drone continues its steady approach, the distant horizon hinting at land. Imagine, for a moment, being a voyager hundreds of years ago, navigating these endless waters, guided only by the stars and the currents. The sheer scale of the ocean surrounding this island is breathtaking. It's a place so far removed from any continental landmass that its very existence is like a miracle. A testament to incredible human perseverance and navigational skill. For countless miles in every direction, there is nothing but water, making its discovery and settlement an astonishing feat. A faint, dark outline begins to appear on the horizon, gradually resolving into the distinct shape of an island. As we draw closer, you can start to feel the profound sense of isolation that defines Rapa Nui. It's a feeling that resonates deeply, inspiring a quiet reverence for the resilient culture that not only survived here but thrived in such a challenging environment. The air itself seems to carry the weight of ancient secrets, waiting to be unveiled. This isn't just an island, it's a living museum, a testament to human ingenuity and the mysteries of the past. The drone now hovers closer to the coastline, revealing lush green hillsides and rocky shores. And then they appear, not soothingly, but gradually, like sentinels emerging from the mists of time. These are the Moai, the colossal stone figures that have captivated imaginations worldwide. Your first glimpse of a Moai is an experience unlike any other. They stand tall and proud, silent witnesses to centuries of history, their backs to the sea, gazing inland as if protecting the heart of the island. Each one is a masterpiece, carved with such precision and power that it's hard not to feel a profound connection to the hands that shaped them. The camera slowly pans across the landscape, showing several Moai standing on an ahu, or ceremonial platform. Look at them, their solemn faces, their elongated ears, their distinctive features. Each Moai is unique, yet they all share a common, majestic presence. There's an undeniable aura of mystery surrounding them. Who were the people who carved these giants? What was their purpose? How were they moved and erected across an island lacking large trees? These questions hang in the air, echoing off the ancient stones, inviting us to ponder the limits of human achievement and the depths of human belief. The drone focuses on a single Moai, highlighting its intricate facial features, then slowly pulls back to reveal the expansive landscape. It's easy to feel small in their presence, dwarfed by their size and the enormity of the effort required to create them. They are more than just statues. They are ancestors, guardians, and symbols of a culture that once flourished in magnificent isolation. They embodied the spiritual heart of Rapa Nui, connecting the past to the present in a way few other places on Earth can. Their gaze, often directed towards the ancient villages, speaks of protection and a deep reverence for community. Soft, ambient music begins to swell, blending with the natural sounds. The very air here feels different, charged with history. You can almost hear the echoes of ancient chants, the rhythmic chipping of stone, the footsteps of the Rapa Nui people as they move through their sacred lands. This is a place that demands contemplation, a moment to pause and appreciate the sheer wonder of human creativity and resilience. It's a reminder that even in the most remote corners of our planet, incredible stories have unfolded, leaving behind legacies that continue to inspire. The drone continues to explore the island's coastline, revealing more moai scattered across the rugged terrain. The landscape itself is rugged, beautiful, and profoundly untouched by the modern world in many places. It's a vibrant tapestry of rolling hills, dramatic cliffs, and ancient volcanic craters. And against this backdrop, the moai stands sentinel, enduring the relentless sun, the powerful winds, and the passage of time. They are symbols of an extraordinary past, yet they also stand as a powerful testament to the enduring spirit of human endeavor. Close-up shots of moai, focusing on their weathered surfaces and the details of their carving. Each crack and crevice on these statues tells a story of centuries exposed to the elements. They've witnessed countless sunrises and sunsets, stormy seas and tranquil skies. They've stood firm through cultural shifts, environmental challenges, and the ebb and flow of human history. Their resilience mirrors the resilience of the Rapa Nui, people themselves, who have continuously adapted and endured. The drone sweeps over the Rano Raraku quarry, showing unfinished moai still embedded in the rock. As we gaze upon these magnificent creations, we can't help but be filled with a sense of profound curiosity. How did such an advanced society arise in such isolation? What were their beliefs, their societal structures? The moai offered tantalizing clues, but many mysteries remain, fueling our desire to understand and connect with this ancient civilization. The quarry at Rano Raraku, where many moai were carved, is particularly striking, revealing the process and scale of their work, with many figures still waiting to be released from the stone. The drone slowly ascends, offering a wide shot of the island, with several moai visible in the distance, bathed in soft, golden light. Easter Island is more than just a tourist destination. It's a sacred site, a place of deep cultural significance. It's a powerful reminder of the delicate balance between humanity and nature, and the incredible achievements possible when ingenuity and determination combine. The moai are not just relics. They are an ongoing dialogue with the past, a silent call to reflect on our own place in the world and the legacies we leave behind. The camera holds on the wide shot, emphasizing the island's isolation and the enduring presence of the moai. The feeling of awe that washes over you here is almost spiritual. It's a quiet, meditative experience that encourages introspection. The vastness of the ocean, the enduring mystery of the moai, and the palpable sense of history all combined to create an atmosphere that is both humbling and inspiring. It's a place that stays with you long after you've left its shores, sparking questions and igniting a passion for discovery. The drone slowly retreats, the moai and the island gradually becoming smaller in the frame, fading back into the endless blue. We journey across the vast, blue expanse of the Pacific to a tiny, isolated speck of land that holds one of humanity's most compelling stories. We're heading to Rapa Nui, famously known as Easter Island, a place shrouded in mystery and echoing with the whispers of ancient voices. Take a deep breath and let your imagination unfurl, for we're about to delve into a tale as grand and enduring as the ocean itself. Imagine, if you will, the endless horizon, the sun rising and setting over nothing but water. For thousands of years, this was the world known to the intrepid navigators of Polynesia. They were master mariners, charting courses by the stars, the currents, and the flight of birds, propelled by an insatiable curiosity and an unwavering spirit of exploration. From the bustling shores of Tahiti and other islands, they embarked on incredible voyages, their double-hulled canoes, called *VAK, slicing through the waves, laden with provisions, families, and the seeds of a new civilization. It was around 1200 CE, give or take a few generations, that these pioneering perhaps led by a legendary chief named Hatumitua, first sighted Rapa Nui. What a moment that must have been. After weeks, maybe months, at sea, a faint outline appeared on the horizon. A new world, untouched, waiting to be embraced. We can almost hear the excited cries, the paddles digging deeper, the sheer relief and exhilaration of discovery. They landed on a shore that, to them, was a promise. This was Taipito Otahinua. The navel of the world. A new home at the very edge of their known universe. The first Rapa Nui settlers brought with them everything they needed to thrive. Crops like taro, sweet potato, sugarcane, and bananas. Animals such as chickens and small Polynesian rats. And, most importantly, their rich cultural heritage. Their worldview was deeply spiritual, interwoven with respect for ancestors and the natural world. Daily life revolved around the rhythms of the land and sea, fishing, farming, crafting tools from obsidian and basalt, and building homes from local materials. Their society was highly organized, guided by chiefs and priests, and bound by intricate social customs. Each family, each clan, had its place, contributing to the vibrant tapestry of their burgeoning community. As generations passed, the population grew, and so did their ambition. They began to express their profound spiritual beliefs in monumental ways. This is where the story of Rapa Nui takes an awe-inspiring turn with the creation of the Moai. These colossal stone figures, with their distinctive elongated faces and heavy brows, are not just statues, they are silent guardians, powerful effigies of revered ancestors, embodying the spiritual strength and lineage of the Rapa Nui people. Carved from the volcanic tuff of Rano Raraku, a quarry that served as the island's giant sculpture's studio. These moai represent an incredible feat of engineering, artistry, and collective willpower. Imagine the sheer dedication. Hundreds of skilled carvers, meticulously shaping the rock face, transforming raw stone into the likeness of their forebears. Once carved, these massive figures, some weighing dozens of tons, then had to be transported across challenging terrain to their ceremonial platforms, called Ahu, often located along the coastline, facing inland to watch over their descendants. The precise methods of transport are still debated by scholars today, a testament to the ingenuity of the Rapa Nui. Was it by ropes and sledges? Did they walk them upright using a rocking motion? Whatever the technique, it required immense coordination, incredible strength, and a profound communal spirit. Each Ahu was a sacred space, a place for rituals, ceremonies, and honoring the ancestors. The Moai, standing atop them, often adorned with pukao red scoria topknots, representing hair or headdresses, were conduits between the living and the spiritual world. They symbolized protection, prosperity, and the enduring connection to their past. The landscape of Rapa Nui became a sacred gallery, dotted with these stoic giants, each telling a story, each a silent guardian of their island home. For centuries, this civilization flourished in magnificent isolation. They developed a unique culture, a distinctive art form, and a way of life perfectly adapted to their environment. Their spiritual beliefs were deeply integrated into their daily existence, influencing every aspect of their society, from how they cultivated their fields to how they honored their dead. They lived in harmony with their limited resources, relying on their collective wisdom and innovation to sustain their community. However, the story of Rapa Nui is also one of challenges and change. As the population continued to grow, the demands on the island's resources intensified. The lush palm forests, which had once covered much of the island, providing timber for canoes, housing, and tools, began to dwindle. The birds that nested in these trees, a source of food and feathers, also declined. This environmental pressure, combined with evolving social structures and perhaps even internal conflicts, led to a period of significant transformation on the island. Oral traditions speak of shifts in power, changes in spiritual practices, and a time when the focus moved from the monumental asterisk, Moai asterisk, to new forms of expression. While the exact timeline and causes are complex and still debated, it is clear that the Rapa Nui people faced immense environmental and social pressures. This era eventually saw the toppling of many of the asterisk, MOAI, asterisk, from their asterisk, Ahu asterisk, an act that marked a profound shift in their societal and religious landscape. A reorientation towards new spiritual paths, symbolized by the Birdman cult. The Birdman cult, or asterisk, Tangata Manu asterisk, emerged as a dominant cultural practice, focusing on a yearly competition where brave young men would swim to the nearby islet of Motu Nui to retrieve the first egg of the Suti, Tan. The man who returned with the egg first would bestow upon his chief the title of Birdman for the year, granting immense prestige and spiritual authority. This transition highlights the incredible adaptability and resilience of the Rapa Nui people, finding new ways to connect with the divine and maintain social cohesion in the face of change. Then came the Europeans. In 1722, on Easter Sunday, Dutch explorer Jacob Roggeveen stumbled upon the island, giving it the name we often use today. His arrival marked the end of Rapa Nui's long isolation and the beginning of a new, often tragic, chapter. Subsequent visits by other European ships brought not only new goods, but also diseases to which the Rapa Nui had no immunity, decimating their population. The 19th century was particularly devastating, with slave raids brutally depleting the island's inhabitants, further eroding their culture and knowledge. Despite these immense hardships, the spirit of Rapa Nui endured. The remaining Rapa Nui people clung to their traditions, their language, and their profound connection to their homeland. Today, Rapa Nui is a special territory of Chile, and its people are actively engaged in preserving and revitalizing their unique heritage. Efforts are underway to protect the archaeological sites, restore the asterisk, Moai asterisk, and ensure that the Rapa Nui language and customs continue to thrive. The story of Rapa Nui is a powerful testament to human endeavor, creativity, and resilience. It reminds us of the incredible journey of discovery undertaken by the Polynesian navigators, the awe-inspiring artistic and engineering achievements of a people in profound isolation, and the complex interplay between human society and its environment. The silent giants of Rapa Nui stand today not just as relics of a distant past, but as enduring symbols of a vibrant culture that continues to tell its story. A soothing, ethereal intro with a gentle ocean breeze sound effect would be perfect here. We're going to unravel the captivating story of Easter Island, or Rapa Nui, and its silent sentinels. The magnificent Moai, Hustimagin for a moment, standing on this remote island, gazing out at the horizon where the ocean meets the sky in an endless embrace, and then, turning your gaze inland, you see them, rows upon rows of colossal stone figures, with their stoic faces and elongated ears, staring out, some towards the sea, others towards the villages, as if silently watching over a forgotten world. These are the Moai, and their very existence is a testament to human ingenuity, determination, and perhaps a touch of the extraordinary. Let's dive into some astonishing facts about these statues. There are nearly 1,000 Moai scattered across this relatively small island, each one a breathtaking work of art and engineering. Think about that number. Almost 1,000. And when we talk about their size, we're not talking about small garden gnomes. Oh no. The average Moai stands around 13 feet tall and weighs a staggering 14 tons. That's like moving several elephants. But the biggest one, Canon Asparo, he's an incredible 33 feet tall and weighs around 82 tons. Imagine the sheer effort and planning it took to carve and transport these giants without the aid of modern machinery. It's truly mind-boggling. Many of these awe-inspiring figures stand proudly on ceremonial platforms called asterisk. Ahu asterisk. Perhaps the most iconic of these is Ahu Tangairiki, a breathtaking sight where 15 Moai stand shoulder to shoulder, their backs to the sea, facing inland towards the ancient village. It's an absolutely mesmerizing sight, especially at sunrise, when the first rays of light illuminate their majestic faces. Casting long, dramatic shadows, you can almost feel the ancient spirits stirring in the early morning air. This particular asterisk, Ahu asterisk, is the largest and most complex on the island. A true testament to the Rapa Nui people's skill and dedication. Each statue here has its own unique story etched into its stone. But where did these giants come from? Most of the moai were carved from volcanic tuff, a relatively soft and workable rock found in the Rano Raraku quarry. This place isn't just a quarry, it's practically an open-air museum, a birthplace of giants. You can still see hundreds of unfinished moai embedded in the rock, some partially carved, others lying on their backs, as if they were suddenly abandoned amid. It's a hauntingly beautiful scene, offering a glimpse into the manufacturing process and hinting at a sudden halt to this incredible artistic endeavor. Imagine the sound of chisels tapping, the dust flying, the sheer human energy that once filled this quarry. It's a place where time seems to stand still, holding its breath with every unfinished giant. Now, let's talk about those fascinating carvings. Beyond their distinctive facial features, the prominent brows, deep-set eyes, which often once held coral and obsidian eyes that would have made them appear even more alive, long noses and pursed lips. Some moai also feature intricate carvings on their backs. These often include symbols, sometimes depicting boats, birdmen, or other cultural motifs, which provide tantalizing clues about the beliefs and daily lives of the Rapa Nui people. These carvings are like ancient tattoos, telling stories in a language we are still learning to fully understand. They add another layer of mystery, reminding us that these weren't just statues, but deeply meaningful symbols embedded in their culture. So, why were they created? What was their purpose? This is where the legends, folklore, and theories truly begin to captivate our imaginations. The most widely accepted theory suggests that the moai represent the deified ancestors of the Rapa Nui people, or perhaps important chiefs. They were believed to embody the spirits of these revered individuals, watching over their descendants and bringing prosperity to their clans. Their placement, often facing inland from the Ahu asterisk, reinforces this idea. They were protecting and observing their communities. It's a beautiful thought, isn't it? That these grand figures were built as a profound expression of love, respect, and connection to those who came before. Another fascinating aspect of Rapa Nui folklore revolves around the concept of asterisk. Mana asterisk, in Polynesian cultures, asterisk. Mana asterisk is a supernatural force or power. It's believed that the moai were infused with the asterisk mana, asterisk, of the ancestors, acting as spiritual conduits. When the moai were standing upright on their asterisk, Ahu asterisk, they radiated this powerful spiritual energy, blessing the land and its people. This might explain why their collapse, often attributed to internal tribal warfare and resource depletion, would have been such a devastating blow to the islanders' spiritual well-being. Imagine the feeling of losing your protective, spiritual guardians. Then there's the incredible feat of moving these colossal statues. This is perhaps one of the biggest mysteries of all. How did they do it? The Rapa Nui had no wheels, no draft animals, and no heavy machinery. One popular theory, supported by some experimental archaeology, suggests they walked the moai upright using ropes, leveraging their unique shape. Imagine a team of people rhythmically pulling ropes, gently swaying the statue back and forth, slowly inching it across the landscape, like a giant stone refrigerator being moved by a determined team. Other theories involve rolling them on logs, though the lack of trees on the island at certain points makes that more challenging to explain. Each theory paints a vivid picture of incredible teamwork and ingenious problem-solving. But what caused their downfall? The prevailing theory points to ecological collapse. As the population grew, the islanders deforested Rapa Nui to clear land for agriculture, build canoes, and, crucially, to help transport the moai. This led to soil erosion, scarcity of resources, and ultimately, a decline in food production. This environmental crisis, combined with intertribal conflicts over dwindling resources, is thought to have led to the toppling of the moai. It's a poignant reminder of the delicate balance between humanity and nature. a lesson whispered by these silent stone giants across centuries. However, some newer research suggests a slightly different narrative, proposing that the Moai were toppled during later cultural shifts or conflicts, rather than purely due to environmental catastrophe. The exact sequence of events remains a subject of ongoing debate and fascinating archaeological work. What is clear is that the Moai are more than just statues. They are a living testament to a complex and vibrant culture, a culture that faced incredible challenges and responded with awe-inspiring creativity. The mystery of the Moai continues to inspire awe and spark endless questions. They stand as enduring symbols of human ambition, spiritual connection, and the profound impact of our choices on our environment. Visiting Rapa Nui, UN, help but feel a deep sense of wonder and respect for the people who carved these magnificent figures from the very heart of their island. It's a place where history whispers in the wind and every stone has a story to tell. As we bring our journey to a gentle close tonight, I hope you feel as captivated by the Moai as I do. Their silent gaze across the vast Pacific reminds us of the incredible tapestry of human history and the enduring power of ancient mysteries. A gentle, ambient melody begins to play softly in the background, like distant ocean waves. To the heart of Easter Island, a place where whispers of an ancient past still echo across the windswept plains, we've journeyed through the island's breathtaking landscapes and uncovered the early beginnings of these magnificent statues. Now, as the sun begins its slow descent over the Pacific, casting long, ethereal shadows, let us delve deeper into the very essence of their creation, into the quarries where dreams were chiseled from stone. Imagine the rhythm of ancient hammers, the focused breath of skilled artisans, as we venture into Ranoraku, the very birthplace of the Moai. This isn't just a quarry, it's a colossal outdoor workshop, a gallery of unfinished giants, frozen in time each, telling a story of aspiration and monumental effort. The music swells slightly, becoming a little more pronounced, but still serene. Look closely at these surfaces, scarred by millennia. Can you almost see the hands that worked here? The carving techniques, passed down through generations, were astonishingly sophisticated for their time. Using only simple, yet incredibly hard basalt tools, these ancient sculptors meticulously shaped volcanic tuff, a softer stone, directly from the crater's slopes. Piece by piece, chip by chip, the Moai emerged from the living rock. It was a dance between human will and the stubbornness of nature. These tools, called toki, were themselves works of art, carefully crafted and constantly resharpened, the lifeblood of their artistic endeavor. The precise marks they left behind are like signatures, enduring testaments to the patience and profound skill of the Rapa Nui people. A pause, with only the ambient music and subtle nature sounds. Consider the sheer scale of the undertaking. Not only did they carve these colossal figures, some towering over 20 feet, but then came the even more bewildering challenge: how to move them. Imagine the collective ingenuity, the communal effort required. Without the wheel, without large draft animals, they somehow transported these multi-ton behemoths across miles of rugged terrain to their sacred ceremonial platforms. Teorius abun ropes, wooden sledges, leverage, rocking them upright. Perhaps they walked them, a slow, methodical sway, inch by painstaking inch, a human wave propelling stone. Each theory is a testament to the human spirit's boundless capacity for problem-solving and collaboration. These were not just statues. They were monuments born from an extraordinary synergy of engineering and belief. Music becomes slightly more atmospheric, a touch of wonder. The construction challenges were immense, demanding unwavering dedication and a deep understanding of physics and balance. Every stage, from the initial carving to the uprighting on the Ahu, was a complex ritual, imbued with spiritual significance. These Moai were more than mere effigies. They were the embodiment of ancestors, watchful eyes guarding their descendants. Their journey from the quarry to their final resting place was a sacred procession, a triumph of human endeavor over formidable natural obstacles. Imagine the celebrations, the sense of accomplishment, as each new guardian was finally positioned. Farsing Island, protecting the village, the music shifts, becoming a little more introspective and spiritual. Now, let us turn our gaze to the profound spiritual and social meaning these Moai held for the Rapa Nui people. They were the physical manifestations of the islanders' spiritual world, a tangible link between the living and the revered ancestors, the asterisk, Eringa Ora asterisk. Each statue housed the asterisk, Mana asterisk, the spiritual power of a deceased chief or important person, ensuring the continued well-being and prosperity of their clan. They were protectors, providers, and a perpetual source of guidance from the beyond. Their silent presence shaped every aspect of Rapa Nui life, from daily rituals to grand ceremonies. Soft, melancholic tones interweave with the main melody. The island itself, Rapa Nui, was a sacred canvas for this belief system. The very landscape, with its volcanic peaks and dramatic coastlines, was intertwined with their cosmology. The asterisk Ahu. Asterisk, the ceremonial platforms where the Moai stood, were not randomly placed. Each was a sacred space, often aligned with astronomical events, facing inland to watch over their communities. These ritual sites were the heart of their society, places of gathering, worship, and profound connection to their heritage. The Moai, with their serene, watchful gaze, were anchors in this spiritual landscape, providing stability and identity. The music deepens, hinting at a sense of unavoidable change. But what happens when the delicate balance of belief, environment, and society unravels? The story of Rapa Nui is often presented as a cautionary tale, a stark reminder of human impact. While the exact sequence of events is still debated by scholars, theories about the island's collapse paint a vivid, if somber, picture. The rampant deforestation, driven by the need for wood to transport and erect the Moai, as well as for fuel and housing, had devastating consequences. The once lush palm forests vanished, leading to soil erosion, diminished resources, and a severe strain on the island's ecosystem. The music becomes subtly more dramatic, but still gentle, reflecting the gravity of the situation. As resources dwindled, so too did societal harmony. Competition for dwindling food supplies, particularly protein, intensified. It's believed that interclan conflicts escalated, leading to periods of warfare and the eventual toppling of the Moai, perhaps as a way to disempower rival groups or dismantle symbols of a failing social order. The collapse theories, though often presented with dramatic flair, are explored here slowly and gently, allowing us to reflect on the fragility of human societies and their relationship with the natural world. It's a poignant chapter in human history, teaching us about resilience, adaptation, and the profound consequences of ecological imbalance. Yet, even in decline, the spirit of the Rapa Nui people endured, adapting to new realities, forever marked by their colossal legacy. The music transitions to a more hopeful, reflective tone. But the story of the Moai is not just one of ancient creation and collapse. It is also a living narrative of modern discovery and determined preservation. In recent decades, scientific studies have breathed new life into our understanding of these enigmatic statues and the people who crafted them. Archaeologists, anthropologists, and conservationists from around the world collaborate with the Rapa Nui community, peeling back layers of time to reveal forgotten techniques and unravel enduring mysteries. Imagine the excitement of discovering a previously unrecorded Moai, or uncovering clues about their intricate moving methods. The music becomes lighter, more inspiring, with a sense of wonder. These scientific endeavors are coupled with dedicated restoration efforts. You can witness ongoing projects today, where fallen Moai are carefully re-erected, returning them to their rightful places on the asterisk. These are not merely acts of physical restoration. They are acts of cultural reclamation, honoring the ancestors and rekindling the pride of the Rapa Nui people. Drone shots soaring over these sites reveal the meticulous work, the patient hands bringing these ancient guardians back to their upright vigil. It's a beautiful confluence of ancient wisdom and modern technology, working hand in hand to safeguard a precious global heritage. A moment of gentle silence, followed by a deeply reflective, calm melody. This ongoing dedication reflects a profound human desire to understand our past, to learn from it, and to protect it for future generations. The Moai, standing silently against the vast Pacific, prompt us to reflect on humanity's enduring curiosity, our boundless creativity, and the persistent mysteries that bind us to our ancient origins. They remind us that even in the face of environmental challenges and societal shifts, the human spirit finds ways to persist, to rebuild, and to remember. Their resilience mirrors our own. The music fades almost completely, leaving only a gentle, ambient hum. As the final rays of the setting sun paint the sky in hues of amber and rose, we stand before these magnificent Moai. They are more than just stone statues. They are silent guardians, witnesses to epics, echoes of a lost civilization. They are a profound reminder of humanity's boundless creativity, our unyielding curiosity, and the enduring mystery that forever surrounds our place in the world. Their stoic presence invites us to contemplate the delicate balance between progress and preservation, innovation and reverence. Ocean sounds, faint birdsong, and a gentle breeze begin to subtly blend with the soft, lingering melody. The Moai stand in silence, guardians of a lost civilization, their gaze fixed on horizons unseen, their stories whispered on the wind. They are a testament to what humans can achieve, what they can lose, and what they can ultimately rediscover. Their mystery beckons us, forever inviting us to look deeper, listen closer, and marvel at the intricate tapestry of human history. As we journey further into the silent wisdom of Rapa Nui, we arrive at a chapter not of ancient beginnings, but of modern awakening. For centuries, these colossal guardians stood, weathered by time, their stories whispered only by the wind. But the human spirit, ever curious, ever compelled to understand, eventually turned its gaze to their preservation. The Moai, once mysteries born of ancient hands, are now subjects of intricate scientific study and diligent restoration. Imagine, if you will, the dedication required, not merely to admire, but to meticulously understand, to protect. Scientists from across the globe have gathered on this remote island, drawn by the same profound questions that perhaps stir within us all. They study the volcanic rock, decipher the engineering marvels, and piece together the environmental narratives that shaped this unique civilization. Each crack, each erosion mark on a Moai's face tells a story, a silent testament to centuries of sun, salt, and the relentless embrace of the elements. It's a delicate dance between past and present, where modern technology meets ancient artistry. Drone shots, soaring gracefully above the landscape, now capture the painstaking work. We see teams carefully raising fallen giants, returning them to their rightful platforms, their ahu, overlooking the horizon once more. These are not merely statues being lifted. They are fragments of history being reassembled, silent voices being given a platform to speak again. The tools may be new, the understanding more refined, but the reverence for these magnificent creations remains timeless. It's a testament to human resilience, not just of the Rapa Nui people who carved them, but of all humanity in its ongoing quest to preserve, to learn, and to connect with the echoes of those who came before. What drives us to such lengths? Is it a profound sense of responsibility to safeguard our shared heritage? Is it the irresistible allure of unraveling deep mysteries? Or perhaps it's a quiet recognition that in preserving these ancient wonders, we are, in a way, preserving a piece of ourselves, our capacity for creation, for introspection, and for These restoration efforts are more than just physical repairs. They are a bridge across time, reconnecting us to the ingenuity and spiritual depth of a civilization that, despite its challenges, left an indelible mark on our world. Each Moai that is re-erected, each ceremonial platform carefully reconstructed, doesn't just mend a broken stone. It revitalizes a story, reignites a connection, and offers new insights into the lives and beliefs of the Rapa Nui people. The work is slow, deliberate, and deeply respectful, mirroring the very pacing of island life. We see the dedicated hands of researchers, conservationists, and the Rapa Nui people themselves working in harmony. It's a collaborative effort, a shared dream of ensuring that these iconic sentinels stand tall for generations to come. They are not merely restoring stone, but honoring a legacy, ensuring the future can still gaze upon the grandeur of the past and ponder its profound lessons. Think of the patience, the gentle touch, the scientific precision applied to every detail. It's an archaeological ballet, performed on a grand stage, with the vast Pacific as its backdrop. They analyzed the quarries where the Moai were born, trace the ancient roads along which they were transported, and meticulously repair the damage wrought by time and nature. Every fragment is treated with the utmost care. Every piece of data gathered with unwavering curiosity. This modern chapter of discovery and preservation reflects humanity at its best. A willingness to learn, to heal, and to protect. It's a beautiful dialogue between the past and the present, ensuring these silent witnesses continue to inspire wonder, and perhaps a deeper understanding of our own journey on this planet. Music gently swells, remaining soft and reflective, as if in contemplation this ongoing work reveals not only the challenges faced by the Rapa Nui, but also their profound achievements. It speaks to the ingenuity, the reserve, and the deep spiritual connection they held with their land and their beliefs. The Moai stand as enduring symbols of their resilience, and in our efforts to preserve them, we, too, reflect a form of human resilience, the determination to keep stories alive, to learn from history, and to protect the irreplaceable. And as we conclude this chapter, let us consider the deep resonance of these efforts. They are a testament to the enduring human spirit, a quiet affirmation that some mysteries, though perhaps never fully solved, are meant to be honored, protected, and revered for all time. Here, scattered across its stunning volcanic landscape, stand silent sentinels, monumental figures carved from volcanic rock. The Moai, more than just statues, these incredible creations are a testament to human ingenuity, resilience, and a deep connection to a past shrouded in mystery. For centuries, these colossal figures have captivated explorers, scientists, and dreamers alike. How were they carved with such precision using only primitive tools? How were they moved, some weighing over 80 tons, across miles of challenging terrain? And what was their true purpose? These are questions that have fueled intense scientific study and archaeological exploration for decades. And today, we're diving into some of the most fascinating discoveries and ongoing efforts to understand and preserve these magnificent giants. Imagine an ancient civilization, far removed from the rest of the world, developing complex engineering and artistic skills that rival some of the greatest achievements in human history. The Rapa Nui people, through sheer determination and a profound understanding of their environment, managed to quarry, carve, transport, and erect nearly 1,000 Moai across their island home. Each Moai is unique, with distinct features, often representing deified ancestors or important chiefs, acting as guardians, watching over their communities, connecting the living with the spiritual realm. Recent scientific studies have shed incredible light on the techniques used. Through experimental archaeology, researchers have replicated ancient methods, demonstrating how ropes, sledges, and a team of skilled workers could walk the Moai upright across the landscape, using a rocking motion. It's a breathtaking display of collective effort and ingenious problems. This isn't just about moving heavy stones. It's about a community working together towards a shared, monumental vision. It speaks volumes about the social structure, the leadership, and the shared belief system that held this society together. Beyond the movement, understanding the quarrying process at Rapa Nui, the volcanic crater where most Moai were carved, is equally mesmerizing. Imagine the rhythmic chipping of basalt tools against soft volcanic tuff, slowly giving shape to these immense figures, some still partially embedded in the quarry walls, as if waiting for their final journey. These unfinished Moai offer a unique glimpse into the carving stages and techniques, providing clues to how the ancient Rapa Nui sculptors refined their craft over generations. The sheer scale of the quarry, dotted with hundreds of partially finished and abandoned statues, tells a story of ambition, labor, and perhaps unforeseen challenges. But the story of the Moai isn't just one of creation. It's also one of challenge and, thankfully, restoration. Over time, many Moai were toppled, some by internal conflicts on the island, others by seismic activity and the erosive forces of nature. For years, these fallen giants lay face down, their secrets buried beneath the earth. This is where the dedicated efforts of conservationists and archaeologists come into play, working tirelessly to restore these sacred monuments to their rightful, upright positions. Drone shots of ongoing restoration efforts truly highlight the delicate and meticulous work involved. Modern cranes carefully positioned assist in lifting these multi-ton statues, but the principles of their re-erection often draw upon the very methods the ancient Rapa Nui people might have used. Albeit with advanced tools, it's a beautiful synergy of modern science and ancient wisdom, all aimed at preserving this irreplaceable heritage for future generations. Each moai that is re-erected isn't just a physical restoration, it's a symbolic reawakening, a reclaiming of history, and a rekindling of connection to the ancestors. These restoration projects aren't just about archaeology, they're about community. Local Rapa Nui people are intimately involved, bringing their cultural knowledge and deep respect for their heritage to every step of the process. This involvement ensures that the restoration is not just technically sound, but also culturally sensitive and meaningful, strengthening the bonds between the people, their land, and their ancestors. It's a powerful statement about the enduring spirit of Rapa Nui. The mysteries surrounding the moai, particularly their original purpose and the ultimate fate of the society that created them, continues to fascinate. While theories abound about resource depletion and societal collapse, recent studies also emphasize the resilience and adaptability of the Rapa Nui people, who continued to live on the island for centuries after the period of major moai carving. The moai stand as enduring symbols of human endeavor, reminding us of our capacity for greatness, our connection to our past, and the delicate balance between humanity and nature. As we gaze upon these stoic figures, whether standing tall on their platforms or ahu, or lying in the grass at Rana, we're invited to reflect on the vastness of human history and the enduring power of culture. They stand as a testament to the fact that even in the most remote corners of the world, incredible civilizations flourished, leaving behind legacies that continue to inspire awe and wonder. The moai challenge us to consider our own place in the world, the legacies we create, and our responsibility to preserve the wonders of our shared human story. They prompt us to think about human resilience, how a community, isolated by vast oceans, managed to thrive and create such monumental art. They embody the profound mystery of our existence, reminding us that there are still so many stories waiting to be fully understood, so many puzzles waiting to be solved. Each moai seems to hold a silent secret, whispering tales of ancient rituals, powerful leaders, and a thriving society that once walked this beautiful island. So, as our journey to Easter Island comes to a close, we leave with a profound appreciation for them all, not just as magnificent stone statues, but as powerful symbols of human potential. They are a call to curiosity, a testament to endurance, and an enduring mystery that continues to draw us in. Their story is a reminder of the incredible depth of human history and the importance of preserving these irreplaceable connections to our past. If you've been on this incredible journey with us across Rapa Nui or Easter Island, then you know we've seen some truly breathtaking sights. And now, as our time here draws to a close, we find ourselves in one of the most iconic spots on the planet, standing before these silent giants. Right now, the sun is beginning its descent, casting a warm, golden glow across the horizon, painting the sky with hues of orange, purple, and red. And in this magnificent light, bathed in the last rays of the day, stand the moai. You can feel the weight of history, the depth of ancient stories, radiating from each and every one of them. It's a truly humbling experience. These incredible statues, with their distinctive features and silent gazes, are more than just stone carvings. They are the guardians of a lost civilization, powerful testaments to the ingenuity, spirit, and resilience of the Rapa Nui people. Imagine the effort, the coordination, the sheer will it must have taken to carve these colossal figures, transport them across the island, and then raise them onto their ahu, or ceremonial platforms. It's a feat that continues to baffle and inspire us to this day. Each moai seems to hold a secret, a fragment of wisdom passed down through generations. They stand in silence. Yes, but their presence speaks volumes. They tell a story of a vibrant culture, of a society deeply connected to its land and its ancestors, of a people who poured their heart and soul into creating something that would last for millennia. As we look at them, framed against this spectacular sunset, it's impossible not to ponder the bigger picture. The moai are a profound reminder of humanity's boundless curiosity. They make us ask questions. Who were these people? What were their lives like? What inspired such monumental art? And how did such a complex society thrive on this isolated speck of land in the middle of the vast Pacific Ocean? Their existence ignites a spark within us, pushing us to explore, to learn, and to understand. They are also a testament to human creativity. From the initial vision to the final chisel mark, these statues are masterpieces of ancient art and engineering. They show us that human imagination knows no bounds, and that even with seemingly limited resources, incredible things can be achieved when a community works together towards a shared purpose. The artistic expression embedded in every curve and contour of these faces is simply phenomenal. And perhaps most importantly, the Moai embody enduring mystery. Despite decades of archaeological research and countless theories, there are still so many unanswered questions surrounding their creation, transportation, and purpose. This mystery is part of their allure, a powerful magnet that draws people from all corners of the globe to Rapa Nui. It reminds us that there are still wonders in the world that defy easy explanation, encouraging us to embrace the unknown and to always remain open to discovery. Think about it. These statues have witnessed centuries unfold. They've seen countless sunrises and sunsets, stormy seas, and calm waters. They've stood firm through changing seasons and shifting landscapes, embodying a sense of timelessness that is truly awe-inspiring. They are silent observers, holding stories that we can only begin to imagine, hinting at cycles of life, growth, and change that echo through human history. This journey to Rapa Nui and this moment standing with the Moai has been more than just a travel experience. It's been a profound lesson in history, anthropology, and perhaps even a bit of philosophy. It makes you reflect on the legacy we leave behind, the impact we have on our environment, and the power of human connection and community. It's a reminder that even in isolation, humanity can achieve greatness, and that culture can flourish in the most unexpected places. As the last sliver of sun dips below the horizon, and the stars begin to twinkle in the darkening sky, the Moai stand resolute, their silhouettes stark against the fading light. The gentle whisper of the wind rustles through the grass, carrying the faint sound of ocean waves crashing against the distant shore, and the calls of seabirds returning to their nests. It's a symphony of nature, harmonizing with the ancient presence of these stone giants. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated peace and wonder, a perfect culmination to our adventure. To standere at the edge of the world, feeling the deep spiritual energy of this place, is an experience that will stay with us forever. It encourages us to think about our own place in the grand tapestry of human history, and to appreciate the rich, diverse cultures that have shaped our world. So, as we say goodbye to these magnificent Moai and to the enchanting island of Rapa Nui, we carry with us not just memories, but a renewed sense of wonder about our world and its incredible past. We hope this journey has sparked your curiosity too, and perhaps even inspired you to explore the mysteries that lie hidden in plain sight. Olarunduas. Get ready to embark on an incredible journey to one of the most enigmatic and beautiful places on Earth. As the first golden rays of dawn kiss the horizon, we find ourselves standing on a place unlike any other. A place whispered about in legends, steeped in mystery, and breathtakingly vibrant. Right now, we're witnessing a spectacle of nature unfold. Look at that sunrise. The Pacific Ocean stretches endlessly before us, a canvas of deep blues and purples, slowly brightening into a shimmering gold. Above, the sky explodes in hues of fiery orange, soft rose, and brilliant yellow, painting a masterpiece that shifts with every passing second. And there, silhouetted against this magnificent light, are the ancient volcanic hills of Rapa Nui, or as many of us know it, Easter Island. Isn't it just stunning? Imagine waking up to this every day. There's a certain magic in the air here, a feeling of being at the edge of the world, connected to something profound and timeless. This island, a tiny speck in the vast expanse of the Pacific, is a testament to human resilience and creativity, and the raw, untamed power of nature. Easter Island is arguably the most isolated inhabited island on the planet. Think about that. For a moment, thousands of miles from any major landmass, this remote triangle of volcanic rock is a world unto itself, Its nearest inhabited neighbor is Pitcairn Island, over 1,200 miles away, and the coast of Chile is a staggering 2,300 miles distant. This extreme isolation has shaped everything about Rapa Nui. Its unique ecosystem, its remarkable culture, and of course, its enduring mysteries. The island itself is formed by 3 extinct volcanoes, Taravaka, Poik, and Ranokau, which give it its distinctive triangular shape. Lush green hills roll gently towards dramatic sea cliffs, and the coastline is a rugged mix of black volcanic rock and pristine white sand beaches. The air is fresh, carrying the scent of the ocean and tropical plants, a constant reminder of the island's vibrant natural pulse. But beyond its stunning natural beauty and geographical uniqueness, what truly captures our imagination about Easter Island is its profound mystery. How did the ancient Rapa Nui people, using only primitive tools and incredible ingenuity, carve and move those colossal stone statues, the Moai, that stand sentinel across the landscape? What drove them to create such magnificent monuments? And why did they eventually fall? These are questions that have puzzled archaeologists and historians for centuries, and they are part of what makes this island so captivating. Every corner you turn, every ancient site you visit, invites you to ponder, to wonder, to connect with a history that feels both deeply human and profoundly spiritual. The natural beauty here is just the beginning of our adventure. The tranquility, the sheer scale of the ocean, the way the light dances across the volcanic peaks, it all prepares you for the incredible stories held within this land. It is a place where you can truly feel the power of nature and the echoes of an ancient civilization. So, get ready to dive deeper into the heart of Easter Island. We're going to explore its incredible geography, uncover more of its compelling isolation, and begin to unravel the threads of its enduring mystery. This is just the beginning of our exploration, and there's so much more wonder to discover. We're embarking on an incredible journey to one of the most enigmatic places on Earth. Easter Island, or as its native people call it, Rapa Nui. Get ready to uncover secrets that have been whispered across centuries, etched in stone, and carried on the ocean winds. This isn't just a travel vlog. It's a deep dive into human resilience, ancient beliefs, and monumental artistry, guided only by the stars, the currents, and an unshakable spirit of adventure. That's exactly what the first humans did to reach this remote triangle of land. Around 1200 AD, brave Polynesian navigators, known for their incredible seafaring skills, journeyed thousands of miles from islands like the Marquesas, arriving at what must have seemed like the very edge of the world. Picture their canoes, laden with essential plants like taro, sugarcane, and bananas, and animals like chickens, pigs, and ratsias. Even rats hitched a ride. Visually, we'd see sweeping drone shots of the island's coastline, crashing waves, and then slow pans over verdant hills and palm groves. Perhaps an animation showing canoe paths. These pioneers didn't just land, they lived asterisk. They faced a harsh, isolated environment. The island, though initially forested, had limited resources. But these early Rapa Nui people were master adapters. They developed ingenious methods for farming, creating sheltered gardens called asterisk, Mane V I asterisk, to protect their crops from the strong winds and salty air. They fished the bountiful ocean, built sturdy homes, and forged a vibrant society in extreme isolation. Their survival here is a testament to human ingenuity and an unyielding will to thrive against all odds. It's a story of courage, community, and making a home in the most unlikely of places. Music shifts, becoming more reverent and mystical now. Let's talk about the silent guardians of Rapa Nui, the iconic Moai. These aren't just statues, they are profound expressions of a complex belief system. The Moai, with their distinctive, elongated faces, prominent noses, and strong brows, are believed to represent the deified ancestors of the Rapa Nui people. Imagine looking upon your revered elders, not just as memories, but as powerful, watchful spirits brought to life in stone. Visuals would show close-ups of Moai faces, slow pans across rows of Moai on asterisk, AHU asterisk platforms, with the ocean in the background, perhaps ethereal lighting. For the Rapa Nui, their ancestors were a direct link to the divine, a conduit for spiritual energy, or asterisk. Mana, asterisk. It was believed that the Moai, once erected on their sacred ceremonial platforms called asterisk, Ahu, asterisk, imbued the land with fertility and protected the community. They literally turned their backs to the sea, gazing inwards, watching over their descendants and their villages. Each Moai was a spiritual battery, radiating protection and prosperity into the heart of the island. They weren't just carvings. They were living manifestations of love, respect, and a deep connection to their lineage. Myths and legends swirl around these colossal figures. Some tales speak of asterisk mana, asterisk itself guiding the statues to their platforms, while others tell of a priestess using spiritual power to make them walk. These stories beautifully illustrate the profound spiritual significance woven into the very fabric of Rapa Nui life. The Moai aren't just art, they're a timeless prayer, a permanent homage from the living to those who came before. It's a powerful reminder that we are all part of a larger story, connected to our past in ways we might not always see. Music becomes more rhythmic and focused, reflecting craftsmanship. And how, you might ask, were these magnificent giants brought to life? The story of their creation is as awe-inspiring as the statues themselves. Almost all the Moai were carved directly from the soft volcanic tuff found in the quarry of Rano, a dormant volcano that became the island's giant sculpture factory. This place is absolutely mind-blowing. It's littered with hundreds of unfinished Moai, frozen in various stages of creation, as if the carvers simply downed their tools one day and vanished. Visuals would transition to Rano Raraku, showing the quarry with hundreds of Moai, some partially carved into the rock face, slow-motion shots of tool marks, and perhaps an artistic reconstruction of the carving process. The Rapa Nui artisans employed remarkably simple yet effective tools. Stone adzes, called asterisk, toki, asterisk, made from harder basalt rock found elsewhere on the island. Imagine the sheer dedication, the meticulous effort, swinging those asterisk toki, asterisk hour after hour, day after day, year after year, patiently chipping away at the rock. The process involved carving the face and body while the statue was still attached to the bedrock, then detaching it, sliding it down the slope, and refining the details. Some of these Moai weigh over 80 tons. The craftsmanship on display is phenomenal. You can still see the tool marks, the intentional lines, the almost tender care taken to shape each feature. It wasn't just about brute force. It was about precision, planning, and an almost sacred connection to the material. The Rapa Nui people were master stone carvers, transforming raw volcanic rock into powerful symbols of their culture and spirituality. It's an incredible testament to their skill, their collective effort, and their unwavering belief in the significance of their work. Music slowly becomes more uplifting and contemplative. From the intrepid journey of the first settlers, adapting to a world far from home, to the profound spiritual meaning embedded in every stone Moai, and the sheer human effort required to carve these giants. Easter Island tells a story unlike any other. It's a powerful narrative of human resilience, cultural depth, and monumental achievement in extreme isolation. I hope this journey to Rapa Nui has sparked your curiosity and given you a deeper appreciation for this incredible island and its people. Easter Island, or Rapa Nui. Get ready to dive deep into the secrets of the Moai, those colossal stone figures that have captivated humanity for centuries. We are going to explore how these giants were born from the earth and then seemingly walked across the island. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single second of this incredible story. First, let's talk about where it all began. Rano Raraku, the Moai quarry. Imagine a volcanic crater, not filled with lava, but with hundreds of unfinished, half-carved statues emerging directly from the rock face. It's an open-air workshop, frozen in time, offering us a direct window into the incredible craftsmanship of the Rapa Nui people. The sheer scale of this place is mind-boggling. Some Moai here are over 20 meters tall and weigh hundreds of tons, yet they were carved with simple stone tools. How did they do it? The primary tools were basalt toki, hand axes made from a harder volcanic rock found elsewhere on the island. Thousands of these toki have been found scattered around Rano Raraku, evidence of the immense labor involved. The carvers would work in teams, meticulously chipping away at the softer volcanic tough rock. They'd begin by defining the moai's profile, carving its back directly into the bedrock, then gradually shaping the intricate details of the face, torso, and arms. It was a painstaking process, probably taking a team of carvers a year or more to complete a single large statue. Looking closely at the unfinished moai, you can still see the distinct marks left by their stone tools. Parallel grooves, scooped out sections, the unmistakable evidence of human hands shaping stone. The process wasn't just about strength, it required incredible precision, artistic vision, and a deep understanding of the stone itself. They carved these giants lying on their backs, then slowly detached them from the bedrock, using levers and wedges to free the massive statues. It's truly humbling to witness the ingenuity and determination embedded in every chisel mark. Once carved, the moai needed to be moved. This is where the story gets even more fascinating and, frankly, a little baffling. How do you transport a 75-ton stone statue several kilometers across rugged terrain with no wheels, no draft animals, and no heavy machinery? This question has stumped archaeologists and engineers for decades, leading to a variety of captivating theories. One of the most widely accepted theories, and one that has been successfully replicated, is the walking method. Imagine the moai standing upright or slightly tilted, and then rocked forward using ropes and a team of workers. Picture hundreds of people pulling ropes attached to the top and sides, making the moai shimmy and wobble its way across the island, like a giant refrigerator being moved. This theory is supported by the fact that many fallen moai are found face down along ancient roads, suggesting they toppled while being transported upright. The moai's distinctive D-shaped base and slightly forward-leaning posture might have been intentionally designed to facilitate this walking motion. Another theory involves using wooden sledges and rolling logs, similar to how ancient Egyptians moved massive stones. This would have required an immense amount of wood, which brings us to the critical environmental aspect of Easter Island's history. The island was once covered in a lush palm forest. The demand for wood, not just for moving moai, but also for fuel, housing, and canoes, eventually led to severe deforestation, which had profound impacts on the Rapa Nui society. Regardless of the exact method, the transportation of these colossal statues was an astonishing feat of engineering and sheer willpower. Imagine the coordination required. Hundreds of people working in unison, chanting, pulling, and pushing. It was a community-wide effort, a testament to their collective spirit and deep cultural significance they placed on these ancestral figures. They weren't just moving rocks, they were moving their ancestors, their protectors, their spiritual guides. We can still trace the ancient moai roads, pathways carved into the landscape, sometimes slightly concave, that crisscross the island. These roads lead from Rano Raraku to the various ahu, the ceremonial platforms where the moai would finally stand guard, facing inland to protect their villages. Seeing these roads from above, winding through the rolling hills, really brings home the scale of this ancient endeavor. It's truly a marvel to think about. From raw volcanic rock to a finished, standing guardian overlooking the ocean. Each moai represents an incredible investment of time, resources, and human spirit. The Rapa Nui people, with their profound connection to their land and ancestors, created something truly monumental, a legacy that continues to inspire awe and wonder today. What an incredible journey. The Moai of Easter Island aren't just statues. They're a powerful symbol of human ingenuity, artistic expression, and cultural devotion. They remind us of the incredible things we can achieve when we work together towards a shared vision. Easter Island, or Rapa Nui, home of the iconic moai statues. Get ready to uncover secrets that have baffled explorers and scientists for centuries. Imagine, for a moment, being part of a civilization capable of moving these colossal stone figures, some weighing over 80 tons, across an entire island without modern machinery. How did they do it? For decades, this has been one of the biggest puzzles of archaeology. While we don't have a definitive answer, several fascinating theories paint a picture of incredible ingenuity. Were they walking them upright? Rocking them side to side with ropes? Or perhaps using sledges over carefully prepared tracks. The sheer effort, the coordination, the planning involved, it's truly mind-boggling. Think about the hundreds of people, the careful calibration, the immense willpower it must have taken to nudge these giants across miles of rugged terrain. From the quarries at Rano-Raraku, where the Moai were carved, to their final ceremonial platforms, every step of their journey was an engineering marvel. Looking at the ancient paths etched into the landscape, you can almost hear the rhythmic chants and feel the strain of ropes as these guardians were slowly, painstakingly brought to life across the island. It's a testament to the incredible determination of the Rapa Nui people. And where did these magnificent Moai end up? They stood proudly on platforms called ahu. These aren't just simple foundations, they're deeply significant ceremonial sites, central to the religious and social fabric of Rapa Nui life. Imagine the reverence as the sun rises or sets, casting long shadows over these sacred spaces, highlighting the Moai's watchful gaze. Each ahu, with its Moai facing inland, symbolized protection and spiritual connection to the ancestors, overlooking the villages and their descendants. These platforms were often focal points for important rituals, communal gatherings, and ancestor worship. They represented the power and prestige of the clans, honoring chiefs and important lineage members. The careful placement of each Moai wasn't random. It was a deliberate act, deeply embedded in their spiritual beliefs and social structure, linking the living world to the ancestral realm. These aren't just statues. They are silent witnesses to a complex spiritual world, a tangible connection between a people and their history. Beyond the awe-inspiring Moai, what was daily life like for the Rapa Nui? They were a resourceful people, thriving on an isolated volcanic island. Their society was highly organized, with skilled farmers cultivating crops like yams and sweet potatoes, and fertile soils, and fishermen venturing out into the vast Pacific. They lived in harmony with their environment, developing sophisticated techniques for resource management. Imagine their settlements, nestled amidst lush vegetation, bustling with activity, children playing, and stories being shared under the vast Pacific sky. Their traditions, their art, their music hall, interwoven into the fabric of their daily existence. It was a self-sustaining world, a testament to human adaptability in an extreme environment. However, the story of Rapa Nui also carries a poignant lesson about environmental balance. Over time, the island faced significant deforestation, primarily due to factors like a rat overpopulation consuming tree seeds, and the Rapa Nui people's need for wood for transport, housing, and possibly fuel. This ecological shift led to profound societal changes. As the forest dwindled, so did vital resources, impacting everything from agriculture to the ability to launch fishing canoes. The landscape we see today, with its stark, eroded cliffs, whispers tales of a time when the island was once covered in dense palm forests. It's a powerful, quiet reflection on resource management and the delicate relationship between humanity and its environment. This story isn't just about a distant past. It offers subtle, yet profound, parallels to the environmental challenges we face globally today, reminding us of the importance of sustainable living and respecting the planet we call home. The Rapa Nui journey is one of immense triumph, ingenuity, and a cautionary tale. It's a powerful reminder of human potential, resilience, and the delicate balance required to sustain life. What an incredible civilization and an amazing story to ponder. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into Easter Island. If you found this journey as fascinating as I did, please hit that like button. Share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing historical and cultural explorations. See you next time.